welcome. This is going to be a reading vlog where I read Maeve Fly by CJ Leede. This I picked up because of Katie Colson's recommendation. She absolutely adores it. And a lot of her favourite books are a lot of my favourite books. There are some of her favourites that I don't care for, but most of them I have the same tastes. So I'm hoping I'll love this one. And just from the cover, it looks like my kind of book. Because this reading vlog is just for Maeve Fly, it is going to contain spoilers. So if you haven't read it, please don't watch if you don't want to be spoiled for what happens in it. I've just started Maeve Fly and I'm literally on like page 22 and I already feel really connected to Maeve's character because it's revealed that she was like raised by her grandmother and they were really close, and her grandmother's in the hospital dying, and that just connects with me because my grandmother actually died about 2 weeks ago. So that like resonates with me on like a personal level, like what Maeve is going through. And I haven't got that far in, but probably losing her last like real personal connection. She has a close friend called Kate who she works with, but that familial relationship. So I've read a bit further, and as I said, her grandmother and her friend Kate are her like closest bonds. And she's literally calculating how long she has left with them. She was going, so I have determined that I have 2 years with the two people who matter before I become a one. It is not exact or even reliable, if I am being honest, but it is enough to keep myself sane. Like, what's she going to do after 2 years? Like, once the time's up, she's just going to be alone. Okay, I'm on page 28 and I'm no longer relating with Maeve. She's just said, I don't mind so much that she is racist. Morally disappointing people exist everywhere. And while it's true, morally disappointing people exist everywhere, that doesn't mean I have to be okay with them. Stop being shits, stop being racist and all that. Like, there's just no need. Maeve's just been informed that her grandmother doesn't have 2 years left. She's got about 2 days, 3 days. They're gonna let her like say her goodbyes, and then they're gonna like, you know, turn her off. They're gonna make her dead. But the way Maeve is like, oh, but there's this sculpture my grandmother really likes in the basement. Would you help me bring it up just so she can see it one last time? And I'm instantly like, no, red flag. She's gonna fuck you up. I'm like, don't be dumb. Never go in the basement. I don't care what excuse is given. Don't do it. Maeve has literally just bludgeoned that Hilda lady to death in the basement. And I'm here like, be more psychotic, babes. I know there's more in you. Give me more. And I don't know what that says about me, but I want to see the most she's got to give on the psychotic level. I love Halloween because all the time everyone wears masks, but one night a year they do it openly. The dark and forbidden things they wish to be but deny themselves. On Halloween they don't. On Halloween they embrace it, all of it. The hidden parts of the world are exposed, if only for one night, and those things that are truly dark are a little less alone. Beautiful. Liz has just fired Maeve, and her best friend Kate is like, I'm not staying here either. She's like, I'd rather be fed my own brains. I'm betting that is foreshadowing, and Maeve is going to make Liz eat her own brains. Because I've seen the other cover of this book. There's teeth and there's brains. And there was references I've heard other people make that, like, when you know about the cover. I'm calling it right now. Okay, I was wrong about Liz. She didn't get fed her own brains. Gotta say, bit disappointed with that. No one got fed their own brains, unless I missed it. Don't even really know what happened to Liz. I mean, she described what she was going to do to her, but then it kind of like just cut, end of chapter. So we didn't actually see it. So yeah, justice for more gore for Liz. Now the ending, I already knew that she was going to kill Gideon, the love interest, because I'd already got that spoiler, because I may tell you this is a spoiler-filled vlog, so don't watch it if you don't want to be spoiled. Do I follow my own advice? No, I carried on watching. I think it was Katie's video. Even though I hate spoilers, I just wanted to watch the video, so I let myself be spoiled. So I knew he was going to die, but it still was quite a hard-hitting scene, because he's going, Maeve, me too, like trying to tell her, I'm like you, I get your dark side, and she's just not listening, and she kills him. And after he's already dead, she finds photos of the dead bodies of the people he's killed, and that his tattoo is linking to the 8 dead bodies of the people he's killed, and she's like, ah, shit. Fucked up on that one. And it's basically her left with no one in the end, because Kate, Gideon's brother, and her best friend basically tells her to fuck off and get out of her life, because she like scares off the director guy, because Kate wants to be an actor, so she's hanging around this director guy and kind of dating him to move up in her career, but he's a douchebag. Like, Kate keeps showing up with bruises on herself, so Maeve's like, nah, but Kate basically tells her to go away. So Maeve kills Gideon, the one person who understands her, and the only person she has left. I'm going to give Maeve Fly 4 stars, because even though I loved it, I was expecting it to be a lot darker and more gory, just because the way other people have been like, oh, it's wild, oh, it's grim. Maybe I'm just desensitized to it all because I watch a lot of horror and crime stuff, but it doesn't get that gory for me, for my liking. And Katie pitched this as the like greatest hockey romance, and for me it barely goes into the romance. So for my liking, because I like a very heavy romance based thing, not necessarily in horror, but I feel like the romance was barely there, so it didn't really, like, when she killed Gideon, I was like, oh well, he was new on the scene anyway. But overall, I really enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought of this and what rating you gave it.